You ever get that feeling that sometimes when you look up to somebody and you just want them to be a good person, it just gets thrown in your face immediately? Well, shit, that just happened to me because I recently was watching some old Phantoml0rd videos, catching up with some of the things that I remember about real Korea, just some of the memes that were associated with Phantoml0rd and playing League of Legends, how good he was at the game. And then he made his transition to CSGO and he started doing CSGO gambling, and never would I ever have thought that Phantoml0rd would have been the co-owner of a site such as CSGO Shuffle and end up getting banned on Twitch because of falsifying gambling percentages and getting winning percentages off of doing these large streams and promoting this website in order for people to come gamble on the website and lose their money to him and the co-founders of this particular site. It feels kind of bad that me as a content creator looking up to other content creators and entertainers and finding out that they're not genuine is probably one. It's lame. I want to come up with exact things to say about it, but I just look at it and I think about it, and that's all I could think about today. I was gonna make a video about something else, but the only thing that I could honestly think about is how some of the people that I've looked up to as far as content creators have turned out to be people that are just terrible. They do these awful things, and yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and say that, oh, you know, Phantoml0rd should go to jail, this, that, or the other. I personally feel that there's something that needs to take action, and it's not just what these gambling sites were or who owns them. It's about why didn't Valve or Steam do anything to step up and take down these particular sites, because I feel like they knew about these particular sites, but they didn't have to do anything until things like H3H3 came out and released a video on it, and then there are huge just debates, huge call outs on YouTube about these particular things that were to follow. I want to hear about what your all's opinion is on people using these sort of sites or doing things that are a little sketchy, or maybe some other YouTubers. You don't have to say YouTubers' names, but things that have happened on YouTube that weren't very legitimate and you have concerns about. I know that there's a lot of drama released around various other types of YouTubers that do shady kinds of content, whether it be not advertising or letting people know that their current video is sponsored for whatever reason, or not letting people know that they are getting a large sum of money from somebody to say a specific thing about another person, or that there's some kind of crazy ass drama that what they're saying about me is illegal, but they're not taking any legal action against them when it's their business that's being effective, supposedly. It's just all of these different crazy things that entertainers are starting to do that have been doing for years, and it just seems like the list of things that people are doing terribly just keeps going up and up. And me as a content creator and sitting at currently 60,000, and the problems associated with YouTube, the drama that I've seen through YouTube, the things that I've seen on Twitch as far as gambling websites and entertainment through encouraging gambling to minors or people that are underage and shouldn't have that sort of ability to do so, thinking that they're going to win actual real money from doing so. I think that things are going pretty far, and it's kind of confusing to me as a content creator to say to myself, what kind of content should I be creating that would be good for people to watch, that'd be entertaining. I'm still doing my gameplays, but sometimes I like to do commentaries. I like to talk things that I care about, because I feel like I want you guys to know more about me as a person. And one of the things that was bothering me about it is, like, I see Phantoml0rd as a sort of person that I looked up to as far as an entertainer, just to find out that maybe the practices that he was partaking in aren't necessarily the best ones. And it's kind of hurtful to me as a content creator to just say, damn, and to think I looked up to that. They were just lying to me the whole time. And I'm not necessarily a huge fan of it. I'm not proud of it. I don't like saying, hey, this guy was an idol of mine. I watched him back then when he played League of Legends. I would watch his stream back then when he was still blowing up. And, you know, even when he did make the transition to CSGO, I'd watch him play CSGO. I'd watch him play CSGO comp. Wasn't probably the best guy. And then I even watched him do some of the gambling stuff and get super hype at it, and just see all that personality and entertainment come through that, and just be like, man, this guy really cares about the community. But it looks like maybe I was just incorrect. You know, sure, the swattings happened, sure, the doxing threats and sending things to his house, all that stuff happened, but to see this happen, to be a co-owner of a website that encourages gambling towards people that may not have the same sort of interest or understanding in gambling, or even know what this even was, but it was definitely gambling. It was obviously gambling, and we're on a website that, you know, they didn't do anything about it. Twitch knows that Phantoml0rd is a huge streamer. They know that that these other people that were associated with CSGO gambling on various sites, they all know and understand that these huge websites that were doing these gambling things, they all know. They knew about it. Steam knew about it. Valve knew about it. They all knew. There's no way they didn't have an idea. Of course they knew. It's too big of a thing for them not to know. But I want to know in a comment below, have you guys ever had something happen like that where you saw this idol that you had and you just go to find out that they are an awful person? I want to know. Maybe you were looking up to somebody, and hopefully I don't become something like that later in the future. If I become a larger YouTuber, which I definitely hope so, and even if I don't, I still enjoy making content. Even if it doesn't go anywhere super huge, I'm probably going to still make content until I just can't make it anymore. Just maybe my computer explodes or just something, or I die, whatever. But at the end of the day, I just enjoy making content because I like making people smile and I like entertaining people. I like talking about things that are interesting to me. This is definitely something that's interesting to me. And then of course having a discussion in the comments below with you guys about opinions that you may have towards this particular topic or other things. Or of course the occasional first or LOXD, hey senpai noticed me. That's always going to happen. But again guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different style video because I like trying to change things up and seeing what you guys like and what you don't like. So if you like the video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And of course, if you want to see more content of either gameplays, commentaries, or other things to come, and I will definitely be happy to keep in contact with you guys. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I decide to do. Alright, peace later everybody.